Human beings are wired for fairness. If I do something for you, you will likely feel an obligation to do something for me in return. This tit-for-tat behaviour is what psychologists call reciprocation. And reciprocation is a powerful way to influence people. As a tool for influence, reciprocation can take a number of forms. At its simplest, it's highly transactional. If I do this for you, will you do something for me? It's all about making small deals. But it can be a whole lot subtler than that. If I do you a small favour today, then maybe tomorrow, in a week's time, I will ask you for a small favour and you will be more likely to do it for me in return. And experiments show that you're even more likely to do it if in some way I remind you gently about the favour I did for you. And that favour doesn't need to be a positive favour, I do something for you. It can be a reverse favour, I make a concession. This inbuilt human need for fairness and justice is something I covered in another video in our series on motivation when I talked about Stacey Adams' equity theory. I'll put a link in the description below. Over the lifetime of a relationship, there will be many such interactions and exchanges. And this is something that I call a reciprocation economy. It starts when you extend your network with a new contact. As you get to know that person, you start to understand their needs, their desires, their preferences, their priorities, but also their capabilities, their skills, their resources. Now you can start to offer trades in one of the 3 units of exchange that I'll talk about in a moment. As a result of their desire for fairness, this will lead them to want to reciprocate. Now they will be prepared to do favours or make concessions for you. You've built up your deposits in the bank of influence. Now it's time to start drawing down when you need them. And now that you have a reciprocal relationship of trust, they may start to introduce you to other people they know. That way, extending your network of contacts and taking you around the cycle again. I like to think of 3 units of exchange in this kind of reciprocation. And these are gifts, favours, and concessions. Gifts don't have to have a monetary value. They can be simple gestures of thoughtfulness or goodwill. Things like messaging someone when you've seen an article that you think they may be interested in or may answer a question that they have. Indeed, in many organisational settings, gifts that have a cash value are going to be out of bounds. They'll be considered inappropriate, possibly even illegal. Willingly helping someone when they ask for help or when they obviously need a helping hand is the greatest gift you can give, because it's a gift of your time, and it's a gift of thoughtfulness. And that's what a favour is. And favours are targeted at meeting a specific need, addressing a particular priority. They are highly targeted on that person and therefore have a huge impact. And the response you often get is, "Thanks, I owe you one." One favour, that is. That's reciprocation. When you're expecting me to ask for or do something that's inconvenient to you, then my offer to withdraw the request is going to be welcome. And that's what a concession is. We often think of concessions in the context of negotiation, but negotiation happens all the time, and concessions are a unit of exchange in a reciprocation economy. When I give up something I want, and that has a benefit to you, that is a concession, and it will trigger the reciprocation response. And concessions can work in 2 different ways. Firstly, if you make a request of me and it doesn't suit me to do it, but I say yes anyway despite the inconvenience, that's a concession. And secondly, I might make a request of you. Saying yes will inconvenience you, so I withdraw my request. That's also a concession. So, a reciprocation economy is one way that we can build our influence, and there are 3 units of exchange: gifts, favours, and concessions. Please do give a thumbs up if you like this video. I'll be creating loads more great management courses content for you, so please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of it. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and in the meantime, keep learning.